Hey everybody, welcome. Of course, it's going to be a lot of fun. It is Axion after all, and this is the accelerator action time. So hope you guys are going to enjoy the live stream today as we cover the close of the auction and the open, sorry, not the auction, accelerator. Hey, I almost stopped saying auction, but hey, you know, all creep in now and then. But, you know, that's how we roll, folks. So it's going to be pretty good. Obviously, let's check it out. Let me get into the chat there, say hello to everybody. Then we'll get into the auction. Make sure they've got the page up, of course, running well. So it sounds like I've got the audio on. So Inga's in the house already. So I can see Inga in there. Let me get to the comment section, of course. Inga's in there. Hey, Inga, good to see you. Inga Peterson. Oh, great. I love that name too. Easy to ring off the tongue there. Good morning. Good to see you as well. Let's do the old accelerator here. We've got 84% left. Let me just make this bigger, and let me just close out of some of this stuff here. So there, 84% is what we've got left in the accelerator. So we've been selling out the last couple of days, maybe about 15% or something like that, 20%. So that's pretty much it at the moment. So we've got 7 minutes to go, of course, in today's accelerator. I think it's day 7. And bonus remaining 312 million AXN in there for sure, and that bonus is to 28.4% if you stake long. So pretty awesome on that. Now, if you stake less than 349 days, you get 7% bonus. So very cool to go on there. Minimum stake 60 days. And of course, if you stake 350 days, you start off at about 13.4, 13.8 or something like that. We can double check that later, but that's probably where you start off. And of course, if you max stake for 5,555 days, then you get the full 28.4%. Eat up some of that bonus there. The gas prices were coming down a little bit. They are a little bit high at the moment. Let's go check that out. And for sure, just going to make sure that I've got my accelerator off, disabled. You have. Let's pick up the gas prices there. Let's go into gas now. You know how we roll. Gas now. I've still got a few minutes left. Hey, Jan is in the house. Jan, good to see you, Jan, as well. And hi, Superman, good to see you as well. And once again, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, of course. If you're new to Axion token channel, get into it. And of course, check out the website, axion.network. Check out Discord, Telegram, Reddit, Twitter. Get involved. I've got all the links in the video description. I've updated the links below. You'll find a new link below. So if anyone can work out what the new link is, put it in the video description. Haven't quite finished it 100%, but if you know what it is, let me know in the Discord, in the chat, what the new link is. So very cool. All right, so let's go for gold on this. I'm just going to check out of here. Bam, let me just get out of this page. So here's the Gwei at the moment, 104, so still relatively high. We've got the Gwei at somewhere between 45 and 55 for swap. Remember, it's about 70% of the indication. That's normally what you actually get charged. Let's have a look down at the 24 hour. This is probably the most important one. Yeah, high all day, consistently high. There have been small brief moments where it's come down, but you can see it's actually been relatively high, pretty much high 80s, high and 90s, and then earlier today, really stupendously high. We are hoping that we'll get a bit of reprieve. It does seem that OpenSea is driving a lot of the gas with the NFTs there. We've got OpenSea down the bottom here, 156. So that is probably holding off a lot of people that want to go into the accelerator. Are just holding off for the gas prices. So I would take that into account when looking at the current sellout of the accelerator. These gas prices are just holding things up. You're going to get pent up demand is typically what you're going to get at this stage. Still dark there, says FE Viking. It is dark here. It is currently 7:14 p.m. and it is dark outside. Just went dark, by the way. So I think it is getting later, of course. We passed the shortest day in the year. Was it back in June 20th or something like that? Can't remember exactly. I think something like that. So that's at the moment. So we're waiting for these gas prices to come down. There will definitely be pent-up demand waiting to enter the accelerator. At the moment, though, we've done not too bad, 84% left. So 16%. Let's quickly go down to the bottom here. We can see that we've got 72.5 million AXN is sold. That's a 32.2 million burn. And that will take us just to about 2% total in the burn. So that's pretty nice. And that's about 2,033 million, something like that. So it's going to get pretty close to that. And we should get the, around 2%. So might be just a tad over. We'll see. So that's a pretty good opening. You can see how powerful this is, as once the gas prices come down, we get more people entering the accelerator with all those benefits to grab, that the burn impact is going to be dreamy. It's going to be dreamy. And obviously there's a bit of sellers, of course. You know, if you get some sellers now and then, they can still impact the short-term market. Sometimes if they're big enough, they can impact the momentum, but it's actually going to get hard to do that, because we know there's not, I haven't seen that many big whales around anymore. That, I mean, you get to 1 billion, but at this price level, the impact's not quite as great unless they all jumped on at once. The BTC payout at the moment, about $2,100. So obviously low at the moment. Once we get that burn going, get the momentum going, marketing's coming out, of course. So we're waiting for that as well. We'll go check the Discord later on to see what that's going to bring in. I think we may get, I think possibly Pullen, the marketing director, has given a few little hints today about that. So we'll go check that as well. 2 minutes and 42 seconds to go, folks. Looking good. John Atkins in the house. Hey, John, good to see you. Hi, everybody. And hopefully I'm not freezing too much as well. I'm going to close out the gas prices there. They are down to 80 at the moment. So if you wanted to get in, maybe now or later, you've got the gas prices are coming down a little bit there. I'm going to close that, of course, to take out some of the energy. I'm going to close one of these other ones. I've got a Dex Guru open because I'm looking at Rex Token of all things. Can you believe, on the BSC? Cardano TV locked on and listening. Hey, Cardano TV, good to see you. And if you Viking, I'm at the screen. Yeah, it is dark mode. You got light mode over here. Hopefully that's not going to be too. There's light mode. We'll stick with dark mode, I think, at this stage, but that is light mode, and I might play around with that later. Jeff, hi all. Hey Jeff, good to see you. And Kevin Wilson, another AXN Token member like John. Hi everybody. A special shout out to the AXN Token channel members. Woohoo! Great to see you. Awesome. Don't forget to check out the join button, of course. We've got Axionites, Elites, Heroes, and Krakens, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Also, check out all the links in the video description. There's a new link in there. Let me know in the chat if you can find it. I saw some dust there, and there we are. All right, so let's go into where we're going here. Don't forget, we've got the $5,000 US once the gas prices come down a bit. Hey, gas prices down at 70. Woohoo! Gas prices down at 71 Gwei on fast at the moment. So suddenly it's just dropped, even though it's been high all day. It's coming down a little bit there. So who knows? The next couple of hours we might get a bit lower gas. Who knows? It's going to be good for the accelerator, that's for sure. And because remember, people, if Viking says it's all dark, I did turn it to light there for a second. This is on dark mode though. Remember, the $5,000 prize is running to the 15th, and at the end, it's going to be randomly drawn for the people that have done a minimum of $300 spend in Accelerator plus 350-day stake. So if you're new to Axion, then just take that into account after you've done your investment due diligence, and you can enter the Accelerator. Pretty easy to enter. Connect your wallet, put in the amount of Ethereum, and then just put in the period that you want to stake for, and that's it. And then just continue on. Connect your wallet and accept the transaction if you're happy with the gas fees at that time. Once again, try and get the lowest gas fees you can over the 24-hour period. It runs every 24 hours. We're just about finished, folks. 18 seconds to go, and every bonus recharges after 24 hours. So if you see on the days that it does go, like the first couple of days, this was selling out. So that has quite a big impact as well. That will disappear, and then you've got to wait for hours and hours and hours. One day it sold out in the first hour, and people had to wait 23 hours until the next one came around. Unfortunately, the gas prices have been stubbornly high. Once again, they're on about 80 Gwei at the moment. We did see 70 for a second there, so it was pretty exciting. All right, so let's wait for that to just reset. It's going to reset in probably a minute and a half, something like that. So yeah, let's wait for that one. All right, so let's go have a check out the price. We haven't talked about the price while we wait for the auction. Sorry, the accelerator reset. Oh my gosh, it's twice. I should have a swear jar where I say the word auction and put in a bit of X in there. Hey, but that's okay. All right, so 000113 is the price. So just back a little bit there. Let's do full screen on this, and let's go full on here. And let's see where we're currently in what the we're on the hourly chart. We've got 1700 hours. So let's do the old 1700 hours back in time. I think is that 17? Yeah, I'm looking for 19 then. 19. All right, so 19. We closed 19 there. So we're currently there. So we're down about 8.6% at the moment. and we've had, in that time, we've had a couple of red candles. There's 1, 2, 3 decent sized little red candles there. That's probably been most of the driver at the moment, but we are on the daily candle. Let's check that out. On the daily, we are still looking pretty solid, even though it's at 0.00011 got to add the 3 on there. So we're just above the 100-day rolling average. That's that blue line. So we're just above that, and that's sitting, about just above 0.001. So not too bad there at the moment. It's just holding on. Can we bounce off the 100-day rolling average? That's what we hope, folks. That's for sure. And you can see this is the 0.001 mark there. So the rolling average is above that. It's almost 0.0011. So we're just about to bounce off that and onwards up. We have still got a higher low at the moment. So that's the key. We've got, here's our lows. That was our low, higher low, higher, slightly higher low, and if we can bounce off here, higher low, and we'll take that. We've got a higher high, higher high, and I guess a higher high, excluding that little spike there. So not too bad. This 200 rolling average is in yellow, 000239. So that's that. Let's have a quick look at the liquidity before we get back into the new accelerator. Total liquidity is $3.3 million US. Daily volume 138, which is actually not too bad, but it's on a red candle. We've got 417 ETH in there, so we've dropped down further. I think we were at about 438 or something, 434 yesterday. And of course, that's a bit of selling going on there. And of course, the pooled AXN has jumped up to 14.5 billion. So that's up probably about 600 billion. So we've had a few sell-offs there as well. I'm just trying to look down here. There's one there. It's just happened actually. This only just happened in the last hour. So 260 million there is from this account. What else we got going? A few others in there. This is from yesterday, of course. 411. That was the other one. We've talked about that already with the 200 million. 400 million was yesterday. So these larger accounts can have short-term impacts. Let's see where this one actually went, and then we'll get back into accelerator. We'll see what these guys did. They actually sold out. Let's see what they did with that swap token. This was an hour and 6 minutes ago. Let's see what they did. So they bought US dollar coin there. So looks like what they've done. Oh no, that's not the same one. Let's jump back out there. Wrong swap. So the exchange there. Maybe it's this one here. Around 14 minutes ago. Yeah, okay, so that's into US dollars as well. So about 30,000 US dollars there as well. All right, so that wasn't quite the ETH part, but that was what the US dollar value was there as it passed through. All right, so that's that one. And let's get back to accelerator. Let's do a refresh here. And here we go, folks. My bad, I restarted, said every bucket, hey, all good. All those sort of little things happen to us all, don't they? So we're waiting to restart this. Okay, so the bonus is updated. So we've got 375 million AXN up again. We've just started in here. We're about 5 minutes into the accelerator. I think it's day 8. I haven't got my time there, but I think it's day 8 that we started. So 84% there is got to up. That's going to update shortly. It always updates after the bonus for some reason. So maybe something for T-Daily to think about, that resetting there. But all good. Everything's looking good there. You can see this is all reset now. So we'll wait to see what happens in the next 24 hours for that. And of course, the all time is creeping up there. And I believe that's updated already. So that's an accelerator. So a quick look at the dashboard, see what the overall results are for AXN. Let's jump back down here. I'm just scroll up here. Oh, where's that going? Oh, how did I get to the launch page? Oh, I must have clicked something on this dashboard. It must have been one of these somehow. That's crazy. Anyway, so we've got total supply 360 almost 361 billion, and 29% is in circulating. And once again, I said there's about 56 of that or something around there, 56.6 billion that's actually liquid if you take off the dev wallet, Uniswap, and the burn address. So that's pretty cool. Total staked 71%, that's 258 billion, and staked max share, those people staked for 15.2 years or 5,505 days, is sitting at 40% based on these numbers. That's 145 billion. Woohoo! All right, and here's the burn, of course, over 2 billion. Burn, baby, burn. We're loving that. And of course, that's only going to go up slightly by about another 30 or more. Or there more there. Was it 32, something like that? So that should hit just about 2 billion. We have to wait for someone to stake for that to update though. So we'll have to click on the burn address to find that out and see where that goes. Now, once again, I was supposed to publish the results. Okay, so we got 20455. It has updated. We're just actually just subtly shy of 2%. I feel bad now that I put 2%. We're at 1.9960. I was hoping we were going to be at just slightly over 2 point something, 0.001 or something. So we're just slightly there, but hey, it's close enough to 2% rounding. So don't hold me too much on that. Jeff says, how'd the burn address work? Does it just stay in the address until a new stake is made? That's correct, Jeff. You're onto that one. Jonathan Kapala's in the house. Hey, Axion Token member represent. FE Viking is a real one. Absolutely, FE Viking is. And Jonathan Kapala says, I love Richard Hart. Yeah, I think every Hex holder's loving Richard Hart right now. And for probably the last year and 9 months, to be honest. So pretty cool. Congratulations to all the Hex holders. There's a lot of Hex holders in the Axion community, so they'll be loving that, and I'm sure some of that will be recycling through later on, and perhaps in the year into some of Axion's stuff as well. So we'll watch that. I have heard a lot of people commenting about that in the background. All right, so very cool on that. That's the burn address updated. Let's go put that in the old Discord. Now, I was supposed to actually update the results, right? And I forgot again. It's 2 days in a row. I do feel bad about that because I love posting the results on the channel. You know me. I love doing that. All right, so let's go into there and let's post this one. And there we go. Let's go the burn. It's what else we're gonna do? Fire. All right, burn. All right. Two. I can't type and talk at the same time. That's hilarious. I should be able to do that, right? Liquidity. All right, so nice there. Hey, nice to see Axion not official there. Nice one there. Yeah, give that a lot of love. Yeah, for sure. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that one. All right, so looking good on that. Let's do some more. We do the fires. Let's do the fires and do the old truck. I love these trucks, and you know me. Yeah, that's looking good. All right, so hey, Jeff, nice one there. Did a little bit of rain. That's the lovely Axion community, raining some Axion down on the community. Very nice. So cool on that. Let's do one more. Let's do this fire extinguisher. I like that. We're not going to extinguish, but you know how it rolls. All right, so looking good. Yeah, once again, didn't end up doing that. Let's check the announcements, and then we're going to check Pullen's update. Then we'll go back to the accelerator and see whether someone does decide go in. You just never know. The Gwei at the moment is about 89, so it's still relatively high. Once again, it does depend on how big you are going. And if you're going pretty large, then at 89 Gwei, you probably accept that. Just depends on how large you're going. Once again, today's news. Woohoo! I forgot about this. I should have put this on the thumbnail. Axion version 3 audit has begun. It has begun. So exciting times. We're not worthy. So that's really cool. And congratulations to the team for getting that one to there. It's going to be exciting. Now, it could last, from days to weeks. So we'll have to wait and see how that gets on, of course, on that one. So very cool. Hey, 5555, nice one. And party on with Jeff on that. When's Axion going to hit 001 though? We're about to go on a huge run after this month. And let's give some eyes for that. Let's give some eyes. Give some eyes for that. Nice. All right, let's check out some of Pullen's comments. Then we're going to go back to the accelerator and check that out. The market is really pushing now, as Tyab has said there. So the Bitcoin is moving. We'll have a check out Bitcoin shortly too. Once again, Jonathan Capel says, I always go with my gut. That's a good one, Jonathan. You get that spider sense, And Jonathan Capel says, Superman, you already know you are a real critical thinker in this place. Hey, thanks, Jonathan. Appreciate that. All right, let's go here. All right, let's go back in time. We're going to go back and see what insights we get from the old marketing director. So I shouldn't say old. I don't think Pullen's that old. But nothing wrong with being old, right? Old life begins at oldness or whatever, something like that. Let's go back down here. Right. Scroll down. Boy, Pullen's been busy today. My goodness. Pullen has been busy today. Where are we up to? I'm still scrolling down. Pullen still got comments. This could be a bit of a legendary moment here. Pullen has been super active. You can't say that the AXN marketing director is not active in the community there. Look at this. My gosh, 4 pages. Seriously, this is incredible engagement. So pretty not. That's yesterday. So we've got 4 pages to go through. Let's try and go through it as fast as we can. And get any pearls, get any gold nuggets out of this. Obviously, if you've been busy all week or busy all day, it's nice to be able to see this. We've got a bit of social commentary there. I'm just going to speed through this so we don't get too distracted. Okay, so here's a good one. This is some breaking, interesting stuff. Basically, guys, we know the problem is slowing us down in a ridiculous gas. That's all we need to tackle to fix the problem. As a newcomer tries to buy Axion and sees that we're paying double, we'll reject the transaction procedure. Only thing I can think of is direct fiat purchase, and most importantly, V3 implementation, which we know has just gone to audit, so it's cool. And Pollen's replied, direct fiat purchase will still occur. The same gas fees, unfortunately, they might just be hidden in the transaction price. We are actively working on an on-ramp as other things as well, with a little wink there. So nice one there from Pollen. That's a bit of a tease there. So the team's working on a few things on that front, which is nice. And Axion got Moonshot already handy. Let's have a look here. It's a patient. What else we got? Patience, young grasshopper. Anything from a day to several. How long do? Here's a question. So the Vision 3's gone to audit. Someone asked how long do audits typically take. Pullen goes anything from a day to several months. Really depends on the complexity of the code. We have multiple contracts and with multiple layers, Vision 1, 2, and 3. It will take some time, so we just need to be patient on that. Pullens, what else we got here? Specialized thing to 20 years, but that's just asking about Pullen there. We'll jump through all that stuff. Don't estimate transfer, so we'll jump through all that. We'll jump through all that. All right, so that's the page. Nothing too much on that one, so we're going to jump to the next page. Page 3. We're almost there, folks. We're just trying to get the good nuggets out of this stuff. We've had 2 nice little things. What's this one? Audit varies anything from a couple of days, several months. So yeah, we've read that part. We're looking for fiat on ramps. They're pretty cool. What else? Let's have a look here. Jumping through all this, and we're moving through fast here. Looks like we're up 53 spots on Lunar Crash outrank. So there's Axion there, moving up the outranks there. Number 3, so that's pretty good. Nice to move up, isn't it? 53. It's all explained on this page. What else we got there? This is a lot of stuff about the accelerator there. And what else we got? I need some advice, people. Okay. So this is some upgrades that working on. There's some advice, people of Axion. I'm reworking this page at the moment to make sure it's more targeted, complete newcomers to Axion. So it will be a landing page for the series of ads. Please can take a read through and see if it makes sense. I want to make sure it's sales, which is quite cool. So that's about the accelerator there. I'm not sure if they've actually updated that already. Let's have a quick look at that, while we're here. I'm going to jump out of that. Let's have a look on the accelerated page. What else we got in there? So, oh, look at this. This is quite nice. Woo, this is cool and nice. That's good. I like that. And oh, pages here. Look at that. Oh, nice, nice. Me like upgrades. Me like the upgrades. And then how about some statistics? Price and the burn. Woohoo! Nice, nice. So that's looking good. Very cool. I like those. Like that. That's heading. It's quite funky and gamified. I like the gamified stuff. Got some stuff there. So that's page 3. Let's jump over to that. So a bit of stuff on Moonshot there from looks fit. So let's go page 2. See if we've got any more little pearls of insights as we go up here. Let's go. Another bit of that. Yeah, I got the Moonshotty where we would be number 5, 10x to 100x or something. You put name to it. So let's move forward. What else we got in there? Let's have a look here. All right, so we're just scrolling through this, just looking for some good stuff here. A bit of cricket. Everyone loves cricket. Everyone loves cricket. Oh, does everyone love cricket? I'm not sure. Page 1. Here we are. The last bits of updates. Let's hopefully we get some more little insights. And what else we got here? So no, lots of animals, lots of animals. I didn't know pulling lows into hedgehog so much, but apparently so. And there's some funny memes there for sure. What else we got there? So oh, here's a little videos actually. This is looking quite cool. This is the video of the page there. You can't hear the sound. Oh, so that looks like some further enhancements coming. It looks pretty funky to me with the old glow on it and stuff. I love this space, Axion type thing. It's quite a nice theme. And I know that Dead Poet was into that as well. So very cool on that. Well, so that's it for pull-ins updates, folks. That's we should call it like pull-in hour, but it's not an hour, something like that. So hilarious. Jeff says just enter the accelerator. Hey Jeff, let's go. I might have missed that one. Let's go to the accelerator. Bam, let's refresh. Let's go to the accelerator. Bam, 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 bam. Haven't seen that bam actually for a day or two. Accelerator, let's go. All right, here we go. Accelerator. Jeff has been in. That's the burn that we had there. Don't know what that referring to exactly. Investor state, nice. I've got a bit behind there on their burn. So we're down to 356 now from 350.75. So nice entry there. Looks like our very own Jeff is in the house for that one. Nice one. And Jonathan Kampala says each individual owns themselves. So sad they don't teach that in fake school. Absolutely, I agree with you there, Jonathan. And I like RH2, says Kenny Light. Nice one there, Kenny. Yeah, RH is pretty popular. And so yeah, we've got a nice one there. This one should update. Let me refresh that again. The old dial there should be updating. Let's see if it will update now. It does take a bit of delay after the bonus has been removed. So nice. And congratulations to Jeff on the Accelerator entry today, live on the live stream. Nice. Represent. Recharge. Okay, so down 4%. We're down at 96% already. Nice one there. And saw some of the action. Let's go down here. 22 million sold, 2,500. Nice, Jeff. And Axion burn 9.5 a million more. Pretty awesome. Remember this. Once this gets bought on the market, it gets just basically destroyed. It still shows up on the liquid thing, but it's really destroyed. Axion. That's reducing the amount of Axion in the marketplace, and you know what that means after a while. Once we get to a high enough percentage, and then anything that's liquid that's sort of inactive, people just holding on there, they're not really actively selling it, then that really starts to put the supply squeeze on the X price. That's where we want to get to, and that's what's so powerful about the accelerator. We just need it to sell out on a regular basis, even for a couple of weeks. We'll start having a major impact as well on the old price there, especially if some of those whales decide not to just all dump into stuff. Then once they do, but if they do, of course, at this price, then once you get rid of those, any liquid large accounts, then the price has less hurdles to keep powering itself up. So it's going pretty nice. Now, the team is going to be doing stuff around marketing, video marketing and stuff. So we're waiting to hear about that. That is stuff that we're looking forward to. The BTC paid out is at 0.01, so about $600. So that's nice. And USDC coin was entered in there. Very cool on that. All right, so nice one there. Big shout out to Jeff for that. Very cool. All right, let's jump back over to, we're going to close out of the burn address there, and we're going to jump back into, let's go to the market and see how we're getting on. I guess it's this, I think it's this one here. So F3E9, that's the entry there. So nice on that one. I need to actually lay that out because there seems to be two addresses that go on market there. So I need to work that one out. All right, so very cool. Maybe they're using a different account for different currencies that are going into the buying address there. So that's probably the case. So pretty cool on that. Let's have a look here where the market is. We've got Wise at 62 cents. So remember the big CDs, Hex, Axion, and Wise. They're really the big CDs. And obviously there's a new one now called Rex on, and one or two others, but really Rex on BSC chain. There's PYX as well as on there, although that there seems to be dormant, or not dormant, but it's just not doing anything at the moment. So those sort of the big players, the big three, as we say. Quick is sitting at 560. Matic is at $1.60. Hex is at 40.5 cents. I think it's been as high as like almost 41, 42 cents, something like that at the moment, sort of just triggering around that 40. And of course, Dex Tools is come back quite a bit actually. And once again, maybe it will resurge when maybe an income statement comes out. What time is it? I don't think it's been a month. Maybe they may have already had some notification 7th September. So maybe at the end of September there might be stuff out. I'm not fully sure. I don't have a paid membership on that. I think you need 100,000 DXT to enjoy the income stream dividends. So pretty cool. If you've got 1,000 DXT, that means you can get basic extra features. That's pretty much how it works. Axion, of course, sitting at 0.0001129, and nice to see a couple of these little buys in here at the moment. So very cool on that. Doesn't take much, obviously. We bounce off this blue rolling 100-day average. Bounce off that nice. We've got higher lows and higher highs. Let's keep that trend going. That'd be the way to go. James McFadden's in the house. Sup, peeps, made it. Yay! Another Axion Token member represent. Good to see you, James, as always. What about that gas? Yeah, the gas has been high all day. All day been high. The average has been 80 or 90, particularly 90 probably. We have had a little bit of lower gas from time to time in the last hour or two, but it really is still sitting around that 90 mark. I just dropped to 83, yeah, it's going up there. Hey, Jeff, let us know if you don't mind, if you're free to do it, how much it costs to bid in at what Gwei level, if you can let us know that, and stake, because it's obviously more than one transaction involved in entering the accelerator. If you're happy to tell us that, that's fine. You don't have to, of course. Just interesting information. All right, let's go. Marcus Red. What do we got that? Let's go in here. All right, what do you guys got in there? Mr. Mister's in there. I'm so excited to see where we end up. Absolutely excited about that too. Let's give that some nice, that's a prime you want. Perfectly positioned, a BTC on everyone's radar. That's what we're going to do now. Let's go check out Coin and Gecko, and we might check out we'll check out Nomics as well. Obviously, Coin Gecko gatekeeps Hex, so that's sort of strays it as data, but it does give me some extra data that I don't get on Nomics here. So Bitcoin sitting at 52,366, up pretty nicely, 11% for the week, and Ethereum at 3,900. Cardano at 272. Now Cardano hasn't moved like I was hoping or expecting it to yet. Still got a couple of days left to the 12th of September. So let's see if it does a late move at this stage. It might do one of those things where it doesn't move and then it moves after it. So it might do that. That happens every so often. So still waiting to see with that one. Binance Coin at 493 and XRP at $1.35. Solana at 188. Still looking pretty healthy. Look at that, 188. My goodness, it was sitting. Was it 2 days ago? Yesterday was it? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. It was $1.38 or something. It's up 29%. Still powering up. I did say the market cap was pretty low, so it's got a lot of room to move as well. And the transactions per second on that thing are insane. Something like 150,000, which is just crazy stuff. Not sure how they do that. Do they run a whole ton of side chains, or is it just completely different coding? I'm not sure. I haven't done enough investigation. Dogecoin at 30 cents. Polkadot number 9 at 35. And of course, in our top, we do our top 15. So Chainlink at 34. Uniswap at 28. Litecoin has moved back up, of course, 217. Did a bit of a late move there. And Bitcoin Cash at 763. And Terra, which was also moved up with Solana, when Solana moved up, is down at 31. Pretty cool. Market cap is almost 2.5 trillion US dollars, 2,446 billion. Pretty amazing. And of course, Bitcoin dominance is at 40.3%, and Ethereum is at 18.7. Okay, so and Gwei is relatively high as usual. So let's have a quick look at watch the burn on the gas fees there. Let's see how that's looking. We'll get out of here as well. Nope, don't get too much. Retrieving latest block on mainnet for Ethereum. So what have we got here? So rewards 442 thousand ETH. That's 1.7 billion US dollars worth. Burned is 222,000 ETH. So 867 million US dollars. Tips 60,000 ETH. Net issuance 220. Net reduction 50%. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So 50% reduction, that's pretty healthy. So that's people are loving that in the Ethereum. No wonder it's doing pretty well on that. So there's the burn, baby burn on the Ethereum blockchain as well. Pretty cool. Let's go back up here. James McFadden, I had beans. Nice one, James. We appreciate that information. Cheers to James and the beans. Good on you. So Jeff's given us some good insights. Thanks, Jeff. Do appreciate it. $210.26 was to enter, so that's giving you an idea of what it cost. And I guess the Gwei was at 80. So the Gwei was at 80, which is kind of the lower end of today. So nice one there. Do appreciate that. Jeff, gas 79. Yep. And USD 210. Okay, and ETH 0.05. Okay, thanks for that. Appreciate that. Jonathan Kapala. Yikes, I love Hex, says Jonathan. Hey, Jonathan's obviously parting on with the old Hex profits there. So nice one there for you, Jonathan. We do congratulate you. James McFadden, the technical question. Still a noob. I have a token in the process of authorization. Set the gas low because I'm not in a hurry to trade it. I guess the second part of that will come up to that. Jeff says 210. Yeah, we've got that one in there. And if I send another token to my ETH address while it's trying to approve token, will that cause an issue? No, if you send one to your address, that shouldn't cause you an issue. That should be fine. Jeff, gas price. What's that? Back there again. I don't know, Jeff. A couple of pastes there, maybe just an accent there. Is that the same one? Yeah. All right, very cool. Appreciate that. Thanks, Jeff. Power up there. Woohoo! Jeff is the accelerator dominator. So very cool on that. All right. Hey, we've got some more in there, folks. I think we're at 95. We're down a little bit more. I think we've got a little bit more in there. Let me refresh and see. Double check that. Maybe the percentage just took a little while. I thought we were at 96 or 98, wasn't it? So we'll have a look there. We're at 356. So that does look pretty similar. But not sure about this percentage. Okay, 96 now. It was saying 95, now it's saying 96. I don't know. Just don't get that at all. Right, so 356.5 million Axion left. It was started off at 375, so we're definitely doing well on there. And Jeff was the dominator in the accelerator, and Axion sold 22 million, 9.5 million burned, and about $600 worth of wrapped Bitcoin so far. Very cool. All right, and it did cost about $210 to enter the accelerator and stake. So gives you an idea of the cost at 80 Gwei. And the current gas is at 95, so it's up 15 Gwei from that point. So you just got to actually time the lower Gwei. Hopefully it's going to come down at some stage, right? We're all hoping for that, but maybe it won't. If OpenSea keeps on having these NFT boomings as well. I might pull it up for tomorrow, actually, try and pull up the Ether scan with the old gas prices pumping. All right, so I think we're up about there. We talked about, let's quickly check Cointelegraph, eh? I'm not sure if that's going to be too beefy on the old. I might just close the price down here. Let's close that down. And let's pull up the old Cointelegraph news. News break. El Salvador purchases first 200 BTC. Nice. All right. Caitlin Long aims at the New York Times over crypto alarm article. Man, I get sick of those newspapers writing up rubbish. Man, oh man. Ethereum layer 2 reportedly processing more transactions than BTC. Yeah, well, I think we knew that one. German asset manager Union Investment seeks BTC exposure for several funds. So you see, BTC is sucking in these people, man. It's sucking in the asset managers and investments. So not going anywhere, folks. Not going anywhere fair. So all the wrapped Bitcoin divs that Axionites are getting, they've got all this institutional money chasing it, and there's so many of them out there. It's going to take them years to enter into the space, and you can see more and more are doing it over time. So very cool. Nifty news. Cabana Strike NFTs. CryptoPunk flip. FTX expand. So a bit of stuff going on there. BTC price further crushes resistance, nears 53,000 as El Salvador Bitcoin Day. Nice. And I think there was Brad on there. So not too bad. Market update. Let's have quickly check out this article. Looks pretty interesting. We'll check this out. All right, so what else got here? Obviously, the chart going up there. Chart up is good. After swift retest to 51, the lower boundary of what was previously a large wall of selling pressure, Bitcoin bounced back with vengeance, eclipsing bears and hitting its highest in 4 months. Short sellers lost out big. Liquidations nearing 500 million. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Although you say ouch, but then the short sellers often do that when a bear market's on, man, they savage those profits and help wreck the market, that's for sure. Among analysts, however, talk was all about El Salvador making its transition to a partial Bitcoin standard in a historic world first. Woohoo! El Salvador just bought 200 new coins. We hold 400 BTC. President Bukele said, confirmed on Twitter, as the country's accumulation officially began. So nation states are in for the Bitcoin. That benefits obviously wrap Bitcoin holders at AXN. So nice. He also called on mobile app stores to release El Salvador's state Bitcoin wallet. Bitcoin is now legal tender in El Salvador, which is the second country, right? Soon more countries will follow. They will, of course, and interesting. So at the moment, you've got the US dollar under pressure. You've got China and Russia trying to use less US dollars, use their own currencies, possibly China in particular, making a Chinese digital currency. And then you've got these other countries trying to move into Bitcoin. So interesting plays going on, folks. It's going to be fun to watch the old markets as well. That's going to be interesting. All right, so what else we got in there? Even minor profit taking failed to dampen the price action or short-term expectations. This week, around 2,900 BTC have been spent from minor balances, equal to around 145 million at the $50,000 price. Minor positions increased or decreased by up to 5,000 in a given week is standard practice. So you've got a nice cool chart here looking at that. So look at that high August. Minor spend 2,900 here, so gives you a bit of idea. 2021 peak coming back up there. Nice. All right, so very cool on that. Hopefully that's just a quick update there on that one. James McFadden says, cheers all, need to go to bed. It's 1:50 a.m. here, and I have an Axion Advisory Council meeting tomorrow morning. Catch you all on the flip. Hey James, do appreciate all your work for the community, and sleep well. Catch you tomorrow. All right, nice one, James. Peace out. All right, so that's pretty cool. Let's go back to the accelerator. Let's do a refresh, and let's see how we get on. Folks. 95% remaining in the accelerated bonus. 24-hour, of course, 23 hours and 26 minutes till it recharges, and we're the bonus left is 356 million. So pretty cool. Now, if you're new to the accelerator, you haven't seen it before, basically passive Bitcoin, hey, they've updated this too. Passive Bitcoin income up to 47% APY. Very nice. Well done to the AXN team updating this. And it used to show the minimum, remember, 8%. Now it's got up to 47. Exclusive launches. Welcome to the future of crypto. Very cool. That's looking really good. Accelerate bonus, of course, if you want to enter, you get up to 28.4% bonus compared to the market, buying on the market. Obviously, it's about staking. Axion is a staking certificate of deposit, like Hex and Wires and stuff. So you got to take that into account. It has different features, of course. They are not the same. So it's up to 28.4%. And once you go into accelerator, all you have to do is choose anything from Ethereum you can use, or you can use USDC coin, you can use DAI stablecoin, you can use wrap Bitcoin, you can use a BAT token, and you can use Shiba to enter the accelerator. So the accelerator is basically buying and staking Axion. That's basically the idea. Minimum stake period, of course, is 60 days. Maximum is 5,555 days. So that's the key there. So Uniswap price, of course, gives you the comparison and the accelerated price. So it gives you all your benefits. So Uniswap is 31 million, but for the accelerator, you get up to 40.3 million Axion per 500 million Shiba. So it's a pretty big number. If you use Ethereum, it's pretty much easier to use. One Ethereum gives you that relative difference there too. So you just put the amount in that you want to do, connect your wallet, of course, put the amount in, click continue, and then just set the time. So that's it. You're just putting the amount that you want to enter into the accelerator and the time frame that you want to stake, and that's it. And then it will, the longest that you stake, you get longer pays better. The longer you stake. Your basic shares are basically the amount of Axion that you get out of the accelerator divided by the share rate. Once again, Axion's certificate deposit like Hex and Wise, so they all use share rates. That basically reflects compound interest that goes up over time. And of course, the amount of Axion you get divided by the share rate gives you the amount of shares that you get. The more shares that you have, the more of the rewards you get. That's pretty much it. So Axion and wrap Bitcoin dividends, that's how it works. And then of course, longer pays better. It means that if you stake for every year that you stake, you get 20% more shares on top of the basic shares. And of course, up to 15 years stakes get about 305% more shares. So it's a really big deal in terms of getting more shares, and that's why the people do it. And you can use the scroll bar and change that, and it updates all the numbers here. So this shows you your principal amount, your 28.4% bonus if you max share stake. That max share is basically 5,555 days. And then you got your total principal. Then you've got big payday bonuses. There's 5 of those over the next 5 years. The first one's in October. It's about 5 billion Axion. It's going to be distributed to stakers based on their share percentage. And share percentage is the number of shares they have compared to all shares in the Axion community. The maturity value, of course, $12,500 on that, and it's on the Axion based on today's prices. All right. Then on top of that, of course, you get wrap Bitcoin dividends, and that depends pretty much how the accelerator sells out and how the price of Axion moves over time. Obviously, the higher the Axion price, then the more wrap Bitcoin dividends you're going to get. At the moment, it's kind of on the lower side because they've trying to get the burns on the market from this accelerator. 55% goes and buys Axion and then burns that. So that's designed to try and push the price up over time. It's more of an accumulative effect. And basically, that's how it works. And 35% goes to buy wrap Bitcoin dividends, and that gets distributed to the stakers. So that's pretty much it. So there's a monthly and yearly wrap Bitcoin benefits on top of the Axion. Once again, make sure you do your own due diligence. Check out the Axion.network website. Go onto Discord. There's moderators there that can help you out as well. So if you go on here, you got these moderators that can help you out, and you can also log a support ticket if you want some personal touch. You don't get that in many crypto projects at all. So very cool to do that. All right, so that's pretty much how that works, folks. And of course, you can see these are the outputs, of course, how much Axion gets sold in an accelerator per day. That is all time, of course, how much Axion gets burnt and how much wrap Bitcoin goes to stakers. Those are the key numbers. And of course, these are the inputs. These are what people actually enter into the accelerator with. So that's pretty much that. And of course, we got the all-time numbers are looking pretty nice on there as well. So you can check that out too. Very cool on that. That's on the accelerator page. And then you can go to the dashboard if you want to see the overall ecosystem. And then also you can go to the stake page if you want to see your position, what you've got, your assets that you've got in Axion and wrap Bitcoin dividends. Well, that wrap Bitcoin dividends will show down here in another row. You can also do new stakes if you're holding Axion. Maybe you got it from somewhere else. Maybe you got it from the market or something like that. You can stake that here. Pretty cool. And of course, here are the big paydays that we're talking about. 50 billion Axion over 5 years, and the first one's 5 billion. Just increases a little bit each year. The last year, year 5 is 15 billion Axion. That's the 29th of August 2025. That's how it works, folks. Pretty cool. And of course, in the accelerator at the moment, there is a $5,000 prize for those who enter the accelerator between the 1st and the 15th. And then a random winner will be drawn at the end. And all you have to do to get an entry, you can enter as many times as you like, but to enter, you need $300 minimum spend plus $350 a day stake. So that's how that works. So hopefully that's just for new people. If you're not familiar with that, hopefully that run through was helpful. Crypto casinos in the house can't text driving and listening. Morning, all dot traffic. Yeah, that sounds pretty bad. The crypto casino. You're always very busy, crypto casino. I'll tell you that much. Jeff says 5555 all the way. That's right. So 5555 day stakes are what gives you the most shares. Later on, when Axion version 3 is just gone to audit today. So later when that comes out, possibly early October, somewhere around that time, is what we're kind of a reasonable expectation, maybe around there. Then that's going to be a big game changer. That's going to convert all the stakes into NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain, and they're going to be tradable potentially later on. That's going to be another topic for another day. We have to wait for the official word from the team on that, but that's kind of the idea that they could be a secondary market. So we'll see how that plays out in the future. But in any case, they will be turned into NFTs, non-fungible tokens. So that's going to be pretty cool. Now, yeah, so pretty cool on that. So ERC 20s to ERC 721s, I guess, is the way that's going to work. That number keeps changing. That number keeps changing. 96. I'm pretty sure that was 95, and it came to 96 again, then 96, 95. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Anyway, let's refresh the old accelerator and see how we get on. All right, very cool. Let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go, folks. Live in was it Houston, Texas? Here we go. See, it's down at 95 again. What? What? I don't know why that's doing that. Maybe it's some sort of rounding bug. A rounding bug goes up to 96, 95. Hilarious. All right, so pretty nice. 23 hours and 80 minutes ago, folks. 356 million left out of 375. You can see that these disappear as this 90% goes down. These little what do you call them, dashes in the dial go down until they go into nothing. So that we'll watch that over the next 23 hours and 80 minutes and see how we get on with that. All right, what else we got going on here? So we've done all those. You can actually buy on a Uniswap tab too. If you want to buy just from the market, you're not interested in staking, you can use the Uniswap tab, link your wallet up and buy there. Just connect your wallet and you can buy Axion there. It's all done nice and safe for you to do that. And then there's the launch pad, of course. This has been put on hold, but we do have 4 current launch partners. Vabble and Securitants are really probably commercial level ones, and then the fun ones, the community ones, Direwolf and Sleepy Sloth at the moment. So that's all right. Let's go. Actually, let's have a quick check and see how their price is getting on, because we haven't checked that for a couple of days. Let's go and check that. We'll go check the market. Let's go VAB. Check that. Boom. I'm going to just close down my old my browser there on to give me a bit more power, computering power. Nice. All right. So we've got Vabble here down 11.5% on Vabble at 1.86 cents. And of course, there was an airdrop for that. So if you received that, congratulations to you. But price is down a little bit. So 20% above the all-time low, 1.5 cents, 66 below. But that's early days for this one. I think it's got a. Gonna be interesting to see that if it delivers its deadlines, it could really pump that well, in my view. Securitants, have a look at that. SKRT. SKRT. Quickly check that out. So let's see, this one's going. That's down 8.5%. It's at 1.27 cents. 58% off the bottom, 88% below. So still got a lot of room to move as well. And I think they've got a lot of stuff on Telegram. So if you get on Telegram at the moment, so they were on an uptrend. It looks like they just come off that. So both of those are ones that need a bit of time to build out. SKRT is probably a bit ahead, but we'll see how that goes over time. Still early days for those. Direwolf, let's check out Direwolf. Direwolf, 1555 is the rank, so let's see how we get on there. So 103 down 7.5%. That's 27% off the bottom, 90% off the bottom, off the top. So that's probably pretty similar. It's always seemed to be like around 90% below at the moment. So once again, that's more of a fun, more of a fun one. Let's go back to the other one. We've got Sleepy Sloth. Now this is T Deli, the head devs. This is T Deli's one, and of course there's a lot of people in this community I believe for Sleepy Sloth, and also there was a nice airdrop to AXN stakers. I can't remember what the rules were that. So we'll check out Sleepy Sloth. Good old Sleepy Sloth. Sounds like one of those cycling. So that's pretty much even, like it's 0.7, but 2656 actually looks like it's doing a little bit better than it was. No, still 91% below the all-time high. So all 4 of these got quite a bit of room to move. So we'll watch out and see how they do. Let's go to the max period, see whether that updates. Is that updating? No, it's not updating there. Oh, there we go. So yeah, just got a bit of room to move there. It's off the bottom though, obviously the bottom around here somewhere. So watch out for that. All right, let's go back to the majors. Have us check out for those, what those are. Yeah, Bitcoin 52, 400, 300. This is really quite bullish. I like this. Will it get it to mid 50s and then it either be a bull trap, or although we just talked about those bullish signs that we just had, or will it then come down from here? Obviously, it's got to beat the old all-time high, which was 64. So we'll go check out Bitcoin, see how that gets on. Yeah. Right, so 19.2% below all-time high, 64,800. That was 5 months ago. So watch out for that. So it could be exciting times, man. Could be exciting for sure. Right, let's check out of there. All right, very cool. Got a couple of comments going. Man, it's getting quite busy in the Discord there. Very cool. Right, let's go back to the accelerator. Check that out. Yep, Bam's in the house. Hello, everyone, and hello, Superman. Hey, Bam, 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 bam. Always exciting to have Bam. Cheers, Bam. I like Jeff's one, 555 all the way, baby. 555 all the way. We like that too. All right, so looking good here, folks. 23 hours and 30 minutes to go. We're at 55 minutes on the live stream. We're probably going to start winding it down as we head towards the end of the hour, but not too bad. We are 95% remaining. 23 hours and 30 minutes to go. 356 million is what we've got left. And of course, Jeff there has dominated the accelerator at the moment. And these are the results at the moment here. 22 million sold, 9.5 million burned, and 0.01 BTC paid out, and USD around just under 2,000 entered in there. The guy at the moment is moving around violently. I'd say that it's moving around from like 80s to 110 at the moment. It's just jumping up and down all the time at the moment on the gas fees. So that's kind of humorous in some ways. Let's pull up the gas fees while we're doing that. I think we've kind of updated everything. I think we've had a look at that. I have been checking out once again the old Rex on BSC. It is a certificate of deposit. It's got interesting gamification on it, so that's been interesting to see that play out. I'm just watching it to see how that's rolling as well. So you can see the gas price moving around there quite a bit. FBAM is in the house with the rainbows and the hearts. Hey, nice one, FBAM. Lots of love to the community from FBAM there for sure. Here's the gas prices. You can see it's jumping around 86 to 110, really moving around. Hey, I think you did quite well there, Jeff. We're getting 80 Gwei. It was 79.9 something, wasn't it? So you did pretty well lately getting that, given what the day's been like. Look at that Gwei, average Gwei price there, pretty high. 83 was probably the lowest one. That was half a day ago. Well, not quite half a day, a third of a day at the moment. So yeah. All right, here we go. Count it down. Good. If Bam's in the house, everything is good. All right. Here we go. We can do it together. Accelerator action time. That was on my title of the thumbnail. Accelerator action time. I thought that was quite a good little title there. So coming up. Once again, don't forget, just keep monitoring the Gwei if you're looking at going in. And of course, the big prize, 5,000 US dollars. That'd be pretty handy. Just opening up your wallet one day and finding that in there. Oh, thanks very much. That's most welcome there. Very cool. Chewy Alba, what's up, bro? Hey, Chewy, good to see you. It's been a while. What's up, Accelerator Day? I think we're on day 8. I think we're on day 8. Accelerator. I have to double check that because I could be it would be day 7, but I think it's day 8. I forgot to check that part before I started, so there we are. So we've got 95% going. We're doing pretty well. We're almost wrapping up the live stream. We've only got about a minute or so to go. The big prize is 5,000 US dollars. Spread the word, of course, about the accelerator. Let people know it's a pretty good entry, and the results at the moment are pretty stellar. Look at this. Principal, if you did 1 ETH, you're going to get 34.7 million AXN plus the bonus up to 28.4 if you max date 5 days. And that's another almost 10 million on there. So pretty nice, little handsome little bonus on that. Now, if you only do, let's go forward. If you only do the minimum, if you did 60 day, which is the minimum period on 1 ETH, this is 1 ETH we're talking about. So if you did 60 days, that's going to give you 7%. And so that's $272 of value, or 2.5 million AXN. If you do 349, then that's also 7%, because it's pretty much the same bonus. Obviously, you get you don't get bigger pays better on that one, because you've got to do 350 days over a stake. But if you do suddenly jump to 350 days, then suddenly you're getting a big paydays bonus, and you jump from 7% to 13.4. So pretty big on that. And obviously, if you scale up this, it just keeps going up. You can see it's on the right, so this keeps going up there. It's just lagging a bit because of my computer running, my computer issues there. If you did max share, of course, massive bonus, 28.4%, long-term stakes, and the big payday bonus goes up dramatically because you get all 5. Pretty epic. And of course, your Bitcoin divs go up because you get over 300% more shares. So you win all around there. on those bonuses. That's why, as Jeff said, 5555 all the way, baby. Yeah, absolutely. Chewy says, so back to what I was asking yesterday, where do I look at what happens in V3 stakes? Yeah, so I've got 3 videos on version 3 testing. Check out the 3rd video, and that shows you V3 stakes that I did with T-Deli, the head dev that was working on that. So, or at least one of the head devs that was working on that. So Chewy, check that out. It's on this channel. I think it's actually in the folder on testing, test nets for version 3 or test nets. Do check that out. I don't have it open at the moment, so I can't paste the link, but that's in the video stuff there. But basically, version 3, when it comes out, we have to convert them into NFTs or non-fungible tokens, is what I understand. So hopefully that helps there with that, Chewy. Once again, if that's not enough, you can always get into Discord. And if you want to ask a few more questions, you can ask some of the mods. Defro is the designer of with the mathematics there sitting in behind version 3, and of course T-Deli here at the top here is one of the chief not probably much the head dev or the leader. Let's call him the dev team leader. T-Deli here, based this one up top. So hopefully that helps. Very cool. Right, we're at 1 hour and 1 minute. Wow, we've really gone over time here on the live stream. Let's quickly check and let's do one more update. I think we've got a bit more sold. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yeah, whoa! So a bit more sold there, just a little bit more. Very nice. And let's refresh. Let's go and do one more refresh before we wrap up. We at 351 now, 586. Remember, it starts at 375. So we've actually done pretty well there. We're down at 94% now. So we've got a bit more in there, 28 million now. So we jumped up, what was it, 25 with Jeff in the house, 25.4. So up another 4.5 million or something. Burn is now up to 12 million, and BTC paid out has moved up about another 240 bucks or 250 bucks there, up to 738. So nice on that one. Very cool. And let's go into Discord here and let's do the old refresh. I'm actually running a little bit longer, but hey, it's exciting when we're getting that. So nice. Let's do some love eyes on that and some party time on that. And let's do some Axions up on that. Nice. So it's looking pretty good. 93.76% sold out. Nice. 2,500. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. I will be in Discord, of course, and I can catch you in there. But once again, catch me tomorrow, same time, covering the close of this auction. I think it's day 8 and opening day 9. It's either that or day 7, day 8. One of the two. I'll try and work it out before I do my live stream tomorrow. All right, cheers for that. Take care, everybody. And to Axion Token members, represent. Once again, subscribe, like, and share. Hit the bell. And if you want to join as a member, hit the join button. We've got Axionites, Elites, Heroes, and Krakens. Get onto Accelerator Action Time is in the house. All right, take care, everybody.